Hi friends, it's Donna with AK Gal Stamps. I'm coming to you from my craft room in Springfield, Ohio. And I have to admit, it is a pretty messy craft room. So I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I want to show you how to make a waterfall card. And I made a template years ago, my template, to make this card, and so got information, all that kind of stuff. So then I made this card, and tried to make it a little bit more. Did I do anything on the inside? Yes, I did. I used a couple different things, but now I'm gonna show you how I made it. You're gonna need a base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and I am using Pool Party. That is my cardstock of the day. You'll need this piece. You'll need a piece that is 3/4 inch by 4. You will need a piece that is 2 by 9, and it is scored at 2, 2 3/4, 3.5, and 4 1/4. Okay, you'll have this long side on the end that doesn't really have anything. So we're just going to burnish these real quick so I don't forget it. And they're all going to be mountain folds. This is your mechanism. And this is really a pretty super easy card to make. So that is how that's going to work. And I have a really old tag punch, so I'm also going to use that for the long end. So let's see if I can get that in there. And then I turn it over to make sure I'm getting kind of lined up right. Okay, there we go. There's certain punches I always keep, and this is one of them, until they come out with one that I like even better. So you've got all these panels. You need also, in Pool Party, you need 4 2 by 2 squares. Got 4. And then you need 4 that are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And where did I put my other one? I'm doing 2 in the vellum, which is, it is the Floral and Gingham vellum in the online store. Where did I put my other white piece? It's amazing how you have them and then you don't have them. I know somebody's probably going to be screaming at me. It's under this, it's under this. Huh. Well, we are just going to cut another one. How about that? Okay, out of this piece. So this was, I believe, 1 3/4. Yes. And 1 3/4. We'll just make another one. I just needed 2 of these. And there we go. So now we've got a total of 4 1 3/4 pieces square and 4 of those. Okay. And then this piece is 4 by 5 1/4. This is just so pretty, and I'm just not using it enough, so I'm just going to do it with this. So this liquid glue does well. I emboss this on the distressed embossing folder, which is available. But this will dry clear. I know some people are like, oh no, you're using it on vellum. But it does dry clear, so we're good. Some adhesives don't dry clear under vellum. See, I see those lines. You just go like that. And they will all disappear and become flat. So you have that. Now you're going to want this piece about here, because you want to make sure that that's not going to be all funky. And what I'm going to do is glue this piece just on the ends. just on the ends because that other piece needs to slide through it. I'm going to do it about here. It's not rocket science, y'all. It really isn't. It's okay. Let's see. Make sure it's straight. Is it straight? I think it's straight. Press, press, press on each side. Like that. So what's going to happen is this is going under here. Okay. And this piece is going to be glued, okay? So it'll be glued right here on this side. I'm not going to glue anything just yet. I'm going to work on these panels. And I'm going to put these on. I am using the right words this week. It's just sentiments, so I'm using this stamp set this week. And today I'm using the dies and a stamp from Impressions of Bloom. This has, I've got the leaves that I've die cut, these little teeny flowers, and a couple of these flowers. So that's what I'm using on these cards. So this is going on 2 of the patterns because it's just so pretty, right? It is just so pretty. So we will smush this on, smush all the glue around so you won't see it. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way is the right way on these. So hopefully I'm doing this the right way. I think I am. So we got those 2. Now we need to stamp on these, and I'm using Happy Birthday, and I'm going to use my black memento. Let's cover this for the moment. Now this stamp is too big for this square, so I'm only doing the happy. Let's get that a little bit better. Happy. That looks good. Okay, so we're going to do a happy, oops, well, we'll have to fix that, huh? We'll turn that around. There we go. I'm going to clean this again. Let's try, maybe I'll put some tape over this since I'm not doing, I don't want to take a chance and mess it up again because then I'll need to cut. Oh, I found my other one. Also, now I do have a spare one. Awesome. Let's just do that like that to protect and only get the happy. That looks good. Oh, I want to keep that. Let's keep that. This one, do it this way so we can do the happy over the happy. How about that? Happy. That looks good. I'll clean it. And then I'm going to cover it again and stamp the birthday. Oops. See, got black on there. And then birthday. That turned all right. Turned out okay. So I'm going to throw that away. Don't, nuts. Okay, so we got the happy birthday, and then we're going to need for the other one, to someone worth celebrating every single day. Okay, there's that one. So we got that done and that done. We can cover this up. Now I've got rough edges on this. I'm going to use my sanding block. I got this on Amazon. They come in like a pack of 12. It helps with like raised edges. Or if you have little fine little stray pieces of paper that are on your cardstock, getting close time to replace your blade. That helps smooth that out. Okay, so now we're going to put this on the other square. Isn't it so nice that they make paper with two sides? So there's that. There's that. And there's that. Okay, so we got those. Now, okay, I want to make sure that this is nice and straight. Okay, is it straight? Straight. Okay, so we just want to put this right here. See, this is what the whole goal is to be able to pull that. Okay, so our very first panel we're going to have, it's going to line up right there, so we're only putting glue on this piece right here. And this is not directional, so that's nice. Like that. And I'm pressing, pressing, pressing. You could use also your seal if you want to. And then what I do is I just press that down. I'm putting the first wording, which is happy birthday, in which you could stamp some stuff on here if you had some little flowers. You could totally stamp something on here. I have lots of little flowers, so they may just go there. Okay, now the next panel is going to be this. This is like 3/4 of an inch each panel. But I am going to put something on these. And then this panel, and this one doesn't come all the way up because it's glued down. So I am just going to put this on there, lift this up, stick this on here. That just pushes right there. You could even put some ribbon through there if you wanted to. I'll just let that dry for a hot minute. Put that there. Now I have some things that I've die cut. Not that piece, although you could use it. I have these two flowers. They're in Lemon Lolly, and I think I'm going to try Crumb Cake for the center of these. Move that out of the way. This is one of the little circles, one of the little centers that's in this stamp set. It's not bad. I didn't want something really, really dark on this. I like that. That works. Okay. I also die cut some leaves at a pool party, and I got some real tiny flowers that I was going to put on. So that will go right there. So we'll put a little bit of glue on there. Like that. Maybe right there. Now you can't put these on dimensionals because I think it'll get hung up since this is a mechanism. I wonder if I should put 2 of these in. Maybe I could put some small ones in. We are going to put the other leaf in on here. I can't make up my mind. So much indecision. Too many things to think about. Yeah, because I think we'll just wait for that one. Wait for that one. Because I thought about this one, maybe putting several on. Because I've got Daffodil Delight and those. So we're just going to put some dots of glue, and I need this. This is going to help me a lot better. This has some putty at the end, so that's really great. Very helpful. Just a little bit. A little dab will do ya. Then use your finger to hold it down. And then I want a lemon lolly. I think that's the wrong side. There's the right side. And I'll get another lemon lolly, but they've all gone on the wrong side. One side's smooth and one side isn't when you die cut them. I wonder if I should, yeah, I'll put that on here. More flowers. Like that. They cut 3 at a time, so there you've got that and that. So that all is working. Now you can do the inside, which I haven't done yet. And actually, I think I'm going to put these on here. I'm going to put one on this side and one on this side. And then put one of these each on that. I think I'm going to go with lemon lolly. There, right, correct side. And then this one looks like it's the right side. Very cute. I like that. Now I need a piece that is 4 by 5 1/4, which I have not cut. So we'll do a 4 by 5 1/4, and that's what that is. So there we go. So we have this, and these stamps, they're 2-step stamping. And that can be sometimes a little bit challenging for people to figure out, well, which direction is which? How do you know how to line them up? If every angle is the same, every position of it is the same, it wouldn't be really hard, but generally they're just, this is the lines, and that's usually the one that should be darker. Okay, that is the one that should be darker. Okay, so that's full strength ink right there. Full strength. And then for this one, you'll stamp off. You won't have full strength. Like that. Now let's see if we can see where it goes. I think this is it. Yeah, that is it. Very pale outline. But that's moved a little bit, so we need to try a little bit different. I think this is it. And if it's a pale enough color, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I think that's it. Okay, so there's the yellow. This is lemon lolly. That's a pretty color. Just a pretty color. And we'll use the crumb cake for the center again. This is harder for me than doing the flowers, trying to get it lined up. It kind of reminds me of Black Eyed Susans. Those are one of my favorite colors too. And we need a little leaf. So I want the pool party for my leaf. Keeping in with these colors. This is kind of a teal color, but that's okay. I'm just going with what's in the paper. So, I might have one of these. kind of thick. Kind of thick. I'm just looking for one that I might be able to use. That goes like that, so that I won't get the ink on here. Let's see how we do. Masking with paper is much better, because this is just a little thick. A little thick. Okay, this goes, I think, like this. Does it? I think so. Let's try this way. Maybe like this. Just want it just moved a little bit. There's that. Not bad. And then this one, maybe we should, is this like this? I think so. I'm gonna try one a little, I'm gonna stamp off and see how that looks. Oh, I messed up. That's okay. Keep going. Not bad. There. Okay. So there we go. We've got those all done. Okay. And am I going to put anything? I think I want to put from the Spotlight on Nature, Dear Friend on here. Okay, so we got that. We'll take some black. That's trash. Dear Friend. There. So we got that. Let's cover this so we don't get more ink where we don't want it. Okay, and this goes on the inside here. So this isn't too long a card, right? I hope you give it a try. I think I got this, did I write down the name? I think I did. Lisa Curcio, back in 2021. I haven't made it since. So there. Nice little easy waterfall card. Oh, maybe I should put some embellishments on. Man, I think I have every kind of embellishment. These are rainbow adhesive back dots. I want this pale yellow because it looks like lemon lolly. Ooh, that's pool party. That would probably even look nice too. Now it's done. So I just think this is just a really cute cheer you up card. So I hope you give that a try. And there are so many great deals going on right now with Stampin' Up. And the biggest is you can get a starter kit for $99. You could sign up to be on my team. No obligation. You can just take it out, kick the tires kind of thing. You got 3 or 4 months. Depends on when you sign up. But you have 3 months to make your first quarterly. But up until then, you can get 20% off of your orders. So after you do that $99 purchase, which you get $165 in product, you know, if you find that, oh, I really don't want to order anything else, or, oh, I would love this and I want to be part of Crazy Card Stampers team, it's a well worth it thing if you have a large, I mean, you can even get the die cutting machine, the big one, because it's like $150. You can get that in your starter kit. So anyways, I hope you like this. I hope you make this card, and I'd love it if you did a like, thumbs up, subscribed if you like what you're seeing. So I will see y'all on Friday. Have a great day. Bye.